Los pilares de la Tierra. Vamos a continuar con esta maravillosa historia. Ok. Vale, hemos quedado aquí. La casa de nuestros tíos. Pues como podéis comprobar, está hecho un poco de... Está hecho un poco de... Está un poco hecho polvo. Vamos a ver qué tenemos aquí para salvar... Intentar salvar un poco la situación. Tarde no queda mucha y todavía huele a podrido. Creo que voy a vomitar.
It's all burned and rotting.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí, Richard? No hace más que mirar en qué estará pensando.
Auntie and Uncle must have left some time ago.
¿Esta es su casa de verdad? El tío Simón es un caballero. Podría permitirse una casa de piedra.
Maybe they built their new home nearby. A proper one made of stone. They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father. These houses all look alike.
Shut up, Ali, please. They're gone. Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? We will never find out. It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Madre mía, la desesperanza, ¿no? La desesperanza invadiendo a este muchacho. Varias cestas y una mantequera. No recuerdo a la tía haciendo mantequilla. Puede que no sea suyo. ¿Se le seguirá el fuego de las manos? ¿Alguien como la casa adrede? Puede que nunca lo sepamos. Papada de lluvia, húmeda y podrida, cubierta de moho. Vale, encuentro una esperanza. La canción actual. Cuadra está mejor que la casa. El juego no alcanzó esta zona. Podemos dormir aquí esta noche. Mejor conservada que la casa. La carretilla. Puede que Simón y Edith no se hayan ido por mucho tiempo. ¿Qué habrá pasado aquí? ¿A dónde han ido Edith y Simón? ¿Qué habrá pasado? Documentos. El signo de Edith y Simón. Aliena y Richard tenían una tía en la aldea de Handley. Aliena guarda pocos recuerdos de su tía o de su marido, Simón, ya que dejaron de visitarse tras la muerte de su madre. Según cuentan, Edith era una mujer delgada y nerviosa, parecida a la madre de Aliena, mientras que Simón era un tipo corpulento, callado y circunspecto. ¿Dónde estarán ahora? Es posible que tras el arresto del padre de Aliena, Edith y Simón fueran atacados por el mero hecho de ser familia política de un traidor. Unas represalias que acabaron con su hogar y sus pastos, y quizá también con sus vidas. Oh, pastor. Antes nos ayudó. Y ahora casi ni se percata de nuestra presencia. Está completamente entregado a su trabajo.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
A ver, vamos a preguntar por Simon y Edith.
Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned-down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you.
Qué horror.
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done? My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by.
My prayers are with you.
A ver. Podríamos ayudarte a esquilar.
We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
O podemos llevarnos nosotros a... Es que es una pésima, horrible idea, pero...
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
A ver, ofrecerte a comprar la lana aquí y ahora. A ver, ok.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that.
Maybe
Now,
yes.
let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
Vamos a ver. Supongo que se refiere al saco, ¿no? Sacos de lana, con los sacos he puesto de Meg. Puede que hasta alguno viniese de aquí. Posible.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
1.5 pounds.
Hace una libra y 60 peniques, un poquito más. Para que vea que estamos sobrados.
How about I pay you £1.60?
Certainly my wool is worth more than that.
Pero una libra y... una libra y media no sería una libra y 50 peniques, ¿o? No sé. A ver, comprobar primero la
I
calidad.
want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Me estás contando tu vida. Y me interesa más bien poco tu vida. Ofrezco una libra.
I can offer you £1.
That's less than what merchants in Winchester would offer.
¿Estás seguro? Una libra y media.
All right, you can have the money.
Throw it over. I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for you.
Ese sería el lacayo, ¿no? El lacayo del Saguival.
I wonder what Richard will think of this.
Bueno, no es una mala idea. Joder, ¿qué pasa, tío? Voy a pasar que pusiera la lana aquí, pero aún cabe más.
What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
Lo superaremos.
We will get through this. If we came this far, we'll get even further. We just need to stay strong and be patient.
But there is nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and we both swore an oath to Father. If we don't get the Elden back, we will go to hell.
Podemos ser comerciantes de lana.
We could become wool merchants.
What do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
And what about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Right? We've had some bad luck till now, but surely not everyone is a fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Oops.
Richard!
Lord Amney caught me riding the horse you stole from him. He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Pero vamos a ver, nos robas el caballo y luego te enfadas con nosotros, hijo de puta.
Get away from him! Ah! Richard, are you all right?
What happened?
Oh, you're alive! You're alive!
Why are you crying?
Because we are both alive.
Qué duro.
Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life.
Unas semanas más tarde.
How's your wound doing?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool?
¿Venderla? A ver. Puntas de Aliena sobre el comercio. Al negociar un buen precio y obtener beneficios, primero recalca la calidad del producto. Lo que se te ocurra, cuando el comprador se muestre dispuesto a negociar, no pidas un precio desorbitado. Pedir el doble de la oferta inicial no suele acabar bien. Por el contrario, ser demasiado humilde en las exigencias hará sospechar al cliente de la calidad de tu producto. y le restará interés. La mejor estrategia es sugerir un precio ligeramente superior al que consideres justo, pues la contraoferta seguramente cumpla con tus expectativas. No olvides ser inteligente, no solo al vender, sino también al comprar. De lo contrario, no obtendrás beneficios. Okay. Mira, hasta aquí... ¿Cómo se llamaba? ¿Alfred? ¿Albert? El trabajo duro le ha agotado. Pero negociar con los pastores le ha dado confianza. Estoy orgullosa de él.
Pray that he'll pay what the shepherds promised.
You think they lied to us?
It wouldn't have been the first time.
He oído que los flamencos pagan bien por dar. Dicen que el secreto de nuestras ovejas es el clima. Podría ser un gran aliado comercial. Mira, monje, parece más amable que Ralph. Pero yo no me fío de los monjes. Es demasiado fácil abusar de una reputación. ¿Qué le pasa a ese? No hace más que mirarme. ¿Quién sabe? Vale, parece impresionado. Lo comprará todo. Nuestra primera gran venta. Vale, vamos a ver.
Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises.
Por supuesto. Una muestra de lana.
Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
Venimos a vender, no a competir.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
Y yo pagué más por la lana.
But I paid more for this. I'd sell at a loss.
How much did you pay?
£1.50 per sack. It was almost all I had. The rest I had to spend on the cart and the toll at the gate.
Then you let yourself be overcharged.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this.
A ver, vamos a ver que se ocupe Richard. A ver qué tal lo hace.
Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. Will greatly repay you once I'm back in charge of shiring. I may even allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's
Está
a
flipado,
lofty promise.
And
Está
it would
flipado.
hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for glory and honor until the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I
Pero es
already
que qué
offer.
promesa más,
Then I'll
más.
prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more. We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
A lo mejor tengo que investigar un poquillo, ¿no? No sé, autor ahora mismo. Tengo una carretilla para mercancía. Sobre todo nabos y raíces. Cuando veamos lana podremos comer. Hambre tengo.
Better not.
Supongo que es hablar con él.
And other wool looks greasy. Not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
The wool is pretty strong too. It holds together well.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, me too.
Vale, vamos a hablar con Richard una vez más.
How are we supposed to convince him now, Ali?
I'll negotiate with him.
Have you thought it over?
Mira.
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool.
Es resistente.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong. Its sheep had good, healthy lives.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics.
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
Venga, vamos a hacer la de 1,5 libras. Razonable, vamos a Ali.
£1.10 per sack, then.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite.
Of course it is.
But not a penny more. All right?
Vamos, hemos perdido dinero, yo
Yes, agreed. £1.25 it is.
Very good. Just so you know, if my mistress gets angry, I'll have you tell her the same things you told me.
Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
Well, we still sold at a loss of 60 pence. But at least I negotiated a better price.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
Don't be so hard on yourself. My friend, Milius, says that a good bargain needs a lot of foresight and experience.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but... You are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
But I sold at a loss.
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. You may have made losses, but that only means there is more to learn for you. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge. I remember when I got there, there was Jack.
Ojo. Jack.
You! I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
Vale, tus acciones. Llamaste a la puerta de tu antigua casa y descubriste que está habitada por los Hamlet. Mentiste a la monje para que te diera cobijo. Encontraste un lugar donde pasar la noche. Llevaste bien la travesía. Prestaste juramento con convicción. Viste a tu padre por última vez. Salvaste a Richard, pero ambos seguís en estado de shock. Pagaste al pastor 1,5 libras por cada saco de lana. Negociaste un mejor precio por la lana, pero perdiste dinero. Y Philip te ha invitado a Kingsbridge. Perfecto. 5 años más tarde. 5 años.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Ok. Mira las obras. ¿Cómo van? Hay prosperidad aquí, ¿eh?
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
¿Dónde está Jack?
Jack,
Está ahí.
for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
A lo lejos.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right.
Tom está como enfadado con Jack por alguna razón, ¿verdad?
Where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Oops.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
Qué mayor Jack,
I'll
¿no?
be moving my wool to shiring today.
Sí,
The
está.
fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay.
Ah, el niño, el bebé, Jonathan.
Tom is right. You hear?
Estoy trabajando. Mira, Aliena.
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine Patri Amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet.
Maravilloso.
We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is.
Uy, me han pillado. Ups.
Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Madre mía,
Hey, take that back! What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling.
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
Pero qué pendejos todos.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt. And nothing and no one would stop me.
Tengo que ver a Aliena, me pregunto dónde estará. No sé si se arrepentirá de lo que ha dicho de Aliena. ¿Cómo insiste en que termine la ménsula? La terminamos, ¿no? No ha terminado nada, tú no sabes lo que te espera. Mi pregunta es, ¿lo termino ahora o luego? ¿Qué? Termino ahora. Terminar ahora.
Time to get this done.
Fuck. Joder, qué duro es esto, tío.
Nice. For some reason, I'm full of energy today. But the face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at it anymore. Oh, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will. Damn.
Madre mía.
I need to get much better at this.
¿Qué pasa con el renacuajo?
I can never get the expression right. That's not humility, sorrow, and dignity. It looks surprised. A surprised Corbel. Useless.
Vale, pero ya está acabada, supongo. No es una inacabada, pues acábala, tío.
I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at...
A ver. Recuerdo el invierno en el que nació. No hace demasiado tiempo con monjes. ¿Cuándo empezará a preguntar por su padre?
Hey, little brother.
Poner caras. A ver si una tercera vez. A ver.
I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret. Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Tom and Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know. Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening, or he's thinking about it.
Ok, vámonos. Pues se ha arrepentido de lo que ha dicho Aliena. A ver, ha sido una mamarrachada, pero tampoco. Déjame la puerta de entrada. Está de todo el mundo. No parece terminado aún.
The Tree of Life. When I was small, I wanted something with animals. I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognizes that it's supposed to be a tree. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me do another one.
Vale. Nido de avispas. No estaba ahí hace unos días. El año pasado mataron una oveja. ¿Qué dices? Tengo que tener cuidado con Jonathan. A ver qué más tenemos por aquí. Ahora no lo entiende. Estos muros solo soportaban un techo de madera. No se construyeron para soportar piedra. Esa grieta sale una y otra vez. Puede que sea por la argamasa. Pero ¿por qué aquí? Ni siquiera todo el mundo lo sabe. Es cierto, también estaba en la original.
The wall is already coming apart, and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
Tampoco te cebes, tío. Ahora no está bien.
Hey up there!
Hey down there!
Voy a guardar y voy a intentar darle a la cosa esa con la onda, pero
Everything all right, Jonathan?
a ver, voy a intentar darle el libro a Jonathan a ver si se va a algún sitio.
He's not that good at reading yet.
Creo que no le pase nada al chaval.
I need to do better than that.
Missed. Súper rápido, tío.
Yes! I bet there are more nests around.
Pero esto lo que pasa es que ahora ha quedado esto peligroso, ¿no?
Hey.
Vale, vamos a la cripta.
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Es gracioso. Es gracioso hacer reír al chaval. No, mira, aquí estaban celebrando. Claro, aquí estaban celebrando las misas, dijo Philip. cripta no se quemó, fue casi un milagro. Un motivo más para los... Y un motivo más para los peregrinos.
Philip says he's only resting. If Adolphus ever wakes up, he'll be in for quite a surprise. He's a long way from home. I wonder if I'll ever get to see a faraway place like Córdoba.
Las ratas. Grande es esa. Bichos asquerosos.
Oh. It's gone. Where did it go? There must be some kind of cavity behind that wall.
Sí, ¿verdad?
The foundations and the whole crypt were part of the old cathedral. Who knows what secrets are hidden down here?
Pues a lo mejor esta es la razón por la cual hay una grieta en toda la fachada.
Oh, it's gone. No, I'd better not use that for target practice.
Está ahí arriba. Vale. Planos, todos los catedral. Esos planos en sueños. Planos en la central de casi nada. Ok. Vámonos. Vale, han desaparecido las abejas. Qué cosa la perspectiva, ¿no?
Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's here.
Ah, great. Thank you, Martha.
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Oh, damn.
No! It's all broken!
The sounds of the market.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack?
Maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that. Even the monks step on my chickens.
Para el negocio.
So, how's business? All well?
More and more people keep coming here. Yesterday, there were 24 merchants from Shiring alone.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. But the Priory made a lot of money. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his market, so they all came here instead. Now they've all returned to Shiring for the Fleece Fair.
Is the Earl asking lower taxes at the Fleece Fair?
On the contrary, from what the merchants told me, it's even worse. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a Fleece Fair, and only Shiring has one.
Qué cerdos. ¿Y tú no vas a la feria?
Are you not going to the Fleece Fair in Shiring?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip and Aliena?
I know, it's a lot of work. But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good shape. This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should be working too.
I'm just taking a break. Did you see Aliena?
Maybe she was heading home. I think she's expecting a visitor.
A visitor?
Do I hear jealousy in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about. Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
Do you want to buy some of this fine cloth, Jonathan?
Great idea. I could make you a red robe. Or a blue one.
No.
Muy bien.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it? What is the colour that monks wear?
Brown and black and grey.
How do you get along with Alfred?
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me.
Ah, esta es la
Jonathan
hermana.
wouldn't either.
Claro,
He's
es
your brother
cierto.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Es verdad, qué mayor.
He's a little monk. He is everyone's brother.
Es cierto. Hostia, qué mayor, tío.
Maybe I should get going.
Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you.
Mensaje de Ellen. Ah, su madre. Cachorrito, necesito hablar contigo. Estaré en el pequeño claro junto al río.
I think Ellen wants to talk to you about Popper.
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. That's what she wants to talk about. Popper knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
Vale, tenemos el mapa. La casa de Aliena no está muy lejos, ¿eh? Aldea de Kingsbridge, Puerta del Priorato, Mercado, Cuadras, Casa del Prior, Pan, muy bien, Río, Molino. Supongo que es por aquí. Ah, no, es el claro, ok.
The Hamleys would be breaking the agreement we had with King Stephen.
All I know is that suddenly the Quarrymaster wants us to pay for stone. And the Verderer of Shoot Forest now
A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí?
The Verderer and the Quarrymaster both
se pone de parte de arte. No creo que tenga futuro como albañil.
They'll get nervous.
What are you doing out here, Jack? Did you finish your corbel?
He terminado.
I'm done.
Why do I get the feeling that when I go and look at your corbel, it won't be finished?
Estoy haciendo todo lo que puedo. ¿Por qué no regañas a Alfred, oye?
Why didn't you tell Alfred off?
He's doing his work.
Oh, yeah, and great work he's doing.
He's doing his best. And he finishes what he starts. Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve right now. The Earl of Shiring has stopped supporting us. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop building the cathedral.
I will talk to Percy Hamley. And if he won't see me, I will talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, by doing as you're told. Do your job, and only your job. And leave Alfred alone.
Of course. This is a terrible problem.
I have nothing...
Stop muttering to yourself and go back to work. Everyone here is working hard to keep this place going. I expect you to do the same. But I can assure you that we will be safe for the next few weeks.
Vale, vamos a intentar hablar con la madre.
There are always bound to be shortages.
Supongo que es cantera de Jack. Oh, qué chulo. Allá, esto la hice hace tiempo. Qué guay. Mi pequeña cantera. Aquí tallo todo lo que quiero cuando quiero.
As much as I'd like to, I did promise Tom I'd only do my own carvings in the evenings.
Así he puesto más tiempo aquí que en Kingsbridge. Buenas, Canelo. Vale, a ver qué nos dice.
Ah, there you are, Cub. I wanted to talk to you.
What is it?
I'm afraid there's a lot of trouble ahead of us. From what I heard from Tom, they're trying to shut down the construction.
They?
The Earl of Shiring. Tom is under a lot of stress. If it weren't for him, it would already be over.
Why are you telling me this? Did he say something about me?
No. But I know that he just can't stand to see you and Alfred arguing.
Just don't see why Alfred gets to do everything he wants.
Alfred is a master builder. You are an apprentice. There are rules. They may not be my rules, but they are yours, if you want to become a master builder.
Maybe.
Don't be angry, Cub.
I'm not.
Vale.
Hey.
El del niño se vea, ¿eh? Vamos a ver si hablamos con Aliena. A ver. Camino de Kingsbridge. Casa de Aliena. Fue la primera vez que le llamé a su puerta. Qué nervioso estaba. Pues venga, vamos.
Should I just knock?
Llama a la puerta. Venga.
Here we go. There's no one home.
No hay nadie, entonces ¿qué hacemos? Aún hacia el norte. Aliena les paga bien, pero es una labor durísima.
Good day, my ladies.
If it isn't handsome Jack. Have you come by to help, eh?
Not really.
Didn't think so. After a day your hands start bleeding. Piss and salt in the water will do that.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall.
Ew.
We can use a coin, but there's only so much pain you can take. Sooner or later, Aliena will have to look someplace else for fullers.
I will find a way to help you with your hands.
Well, it's a start. Then maybe you should get back to work as well.
I'm just taking a break, all right?
Las de Aliena tienen las manos doloridas. Vale, aquí a lo mejor podríamos hablar con el de las cocinas. El brother Milius, ¿se llamaba? Hermano Milius.
Hello, Milius.
Jack, and Jonathan. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the apples down here.
I'm sure it's fine, Brother Andrew.
I am not so sure. Even the salt is damp.
Cuthbert knew what he was doing.
What is Brother Andrew up to?
We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then what I can do can't be much better. Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
Ah, ¿ha muerto?
1, 2,